Yo, it's your boy Young Metro Boomin, and I'm here with the TmrO app. I felt like music, and this was my calling at when I started in 7th grade. I was 13, and just fact that every new project, every new beat, you got a blank canvas, and there's no boundaries or limits to what you can do and what you could create. I just fell in love with that and just made more and more beats, and you know, it's my love. Growing up being from St. Louis, seeing so close like the success of Nelly and the St. Lunatics, that really sparked some early for me to be inspired and want to be in the music. You know, I went into rap when I was younger, so I would see them on TV, Cardinals jersey, you know what I'm saying, the cars and everything. I was like, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Then the music just sounded crazy and just like nothing I ever heard before, you know? So that inspired me to want to get into music early on. Oh man, I had looked up to too many producers growing up. Like, I don't even like to name those because then I'd just be leaving out. Like, later on I'll be like, oh, I forgot. But man, off top, you know, Dre, Pharrell, Kanye, DJ Paul, Juicy J, J Dilla, Havoc, Swizz, Timbaland, Drummer Boy, Shawty Red, Zaytoven, Fat Boy, DJ Tunk. Like, my brain's just exploding right now. Cannon, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I could do this all day. You even say Quincy Jones. You could say Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Dallas Austin, Jermaine Dupri. I feel like I got some of all of that influences. I always looked at just career path as a responsibility. You know, so a responsibility to bring great and quality music to people, to help it to move them, to help it to get them through things, to help them get through their day or get through a loss or just get through anything, man. Just get through finals. I have people tell me all kind of stuff. But as things started to grow, I started to really wake up and realize that not really that I'm bigger, but like my responsibility is even bigger. You know, like it's bigger than me. It don't matter if it matters how I'm feeling, but like if I feel like I don't want to do something, or maybe I'm in the mode to maybe let something get me down or deter me from what I'm supposed to be doing, like I always have to remember, like, it's a responsibility and it's bigger than me, and that's selfish. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like a responsibility because it is. So I just do my best to uphold that and, you know, do my job to the best of my ability. I feel like it's in you. It's not on you. It's in you. So like, just even my background, like if you knew and understand who my mother was, you know why I work so hard and why it's never enough. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the same way she always was. And just even knowing where I come from, even St. Louis, like, I'm not gonna say I'm not supposed to be here because, you know, God had it written for me to be here. You know, my mom did a lot so I could be here, so I'm not even gonna dare say that. But just like in America, statistically, like I'm not supposed to be here according to America's standards and numbers and all that type of shit. So I don't take none of it for granted, bro. And I just take advantage of every opportunity. And I just always think of the days when I used to be back home in St. Louis and like dreaming of the days I could do like half of the stuff I do now. So it's like just keeping that inner kid in me always alive and never letting go of that, and just keeping that hunger I used to have, making beats, staying up, making beats on my laptop till 3 a.m. on a school night. My mom come in the room, I'll lay down, put my laptop on the cover, act like I was asleep. Wake up before I even brush my teeth, making beats all the way until I gotta get to the bus stop. Like, it was just that hunger, bro. And you know, you can't never let that go, because that's everything. I feel like as far as, now I'm looking at like the past 10 plus years, I feel like my drive and hunger has been pretty consistent. I know I had hiatuses like and stuff where I haven't put music out, like, but even those whole times I was just in the studio every day still making music, even though it just wasn't putting it out. Or, you know, I just got caught up in just doing that whole fake mysterious shit. So I probably would have told myself to ease up off that a little sooner. But my work ethic has always been there. Only other thing I probably tell myself early on is from day one just to get more like financial literacy. And, you know, because coming from being young and then you're 19 and now you're starting to just make this money and stuff, it's just like, you know, it's like giving a child some money. Even though you're not a child, you're a young man, but like, you know, in our culture, in our communities, these type of things aren't taught to us that other cultures and communities like teach you from very young, you know. So I probably would have put myself on game with some more of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I don't regret nothing I did. It's all a learning experience, and I feel like all of it has led me to where I am today and just built a lot of character within myself.
Did you ever doubt yourself?
Never.
Or was it just like, I know
Not one time. Like, and people ask me this a few times in my life, and you know, I'm chill. Anybody will tell you, like, I'm far from arrogant, but just being honest with you, I never once in my life thought that it wasn't gonna work. And I feel like that's a huge part of making it work. You know what I'm saying? If you already kind of doubt yourself, or you kind of iffy about it, then what you got to believe in yourself 600%, 700%. Like, you can't even be like, oh, you kind of 60% feel like it's gonna work, because it's already just too much shit stacked against you for that. So like, I always, even from 13, man, just being so inspired and watching Soulja Boy, another, I say, a producer inspiration and artist, just overall everything inspiration for me. Watching Soulja Boy back in the day, just how huge he was as a young nigga and how big that crank that shit got. And I was just like, man, I'm gonna be on some shit like this as a young black man someday. And I always work towards that, bro. And I really never, I feel like I got good long-term patience. Like, I don't think I have good short-term patience, like waiting at a light or being in the grocery store, somebody taking too long. I feel like I don't have good short patience like that, but like long-term patience and like long shit like that, I feel like that's another blessing of mine, because I was never in a rush. I just always knew that like one day it's gonna work out. Just one day. Just as long as I just keep doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Stay working, stay on my grind, stay prayed up, stay humble, stay a child of God, like do what I'm supposed to do, then like it's gotta work someday. I just feel like sometimes people, like if it don't work now or like in a year or two, they just get like, you know, too frustrated. And it's like, it's 2023. I started making beats in 2007. So it's like, you can't always just be like, if you really love something, you're going to stick around. You're going to just grind it out. I don't have no ulterior motives when it comes to making music. Like, not for no money, not for no accolades, not for no girls, no cars, no jewelry, like none of that shit, bro. Like, I've always just purely loved making music. So in the time of me purely loving to make music, it's never been no pressure on, oh man, I ain't on yet. Like, I don't care, bro. I could see, God forbid, but like, what if I never had ended up? That would have been fine with me, because it's just something I purely love to do. Like, a nigga who love to draw or paint, like, those are pure artists. Like, people who really love that, like, they not tripping off that. They just, it brings them peace and joy to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And just excitement. So like, that's always what it's been. So I feel like me just being so pure with it, that's why things happen the way they do, because it's like, it's no other ulterior motives or intentions with it.
Man, you dropping facts, man.
Nah,
it's facts, not for real.
It's real, bro.
Because it's easy to get caught up in it, but like, if you're just doing it because you have to do it, it's like breathing.
It's like breathing. It's
like, there's no way I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna eat. I have to make some music, bro. Like, I always did it for free for more years than I done got paid for it. So it's like, I'll do it for free again, if anything. Like, I don't care. This is just like what I know I'm gonna always do for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna keep growing, evolving, doing more and bigger stuff, because like, to answer your other question earlier, I always did see myself making it to a certain point. I'm not gonna say specifically like certain things, but like the magnitude or whatever where I'm at now. And people think it's crazy sometimes that I say I've always seen that would happen, but it's not crazy, because y'all think that's crazy. You don't even know or see. This ain't even a half of what the rest of where I see where I'm trying to go. You know what I'm saying? But that's your mind, and that's your brain and your vision. So you can't expect everybody's not just in your brain. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take offense to it or expect you to know or understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to me to just show you where I'm going, you know? If I or somebody was to tell somebody like, yo, I'm gonna drop and do 185 the first week, niggas wouldn't believe it then. So imagine me trying to tell niggas that a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, and I'm not even gonna say I seen that coming. I knew that people would love the music and receive it well because I know what I done put into it, you know? Or at least like you hope and pray for that. So like if people couldn't see that a day before it came out, then like how the hell you gonna tell somebody, yo, in 10 years I'm gonna have a movie studio and be making all that? You can't tell nobody that. You just gotta show them, bro.
Would you ever want to work on something like longer form?
Oh, most definitely.
Just music? And if so, what would it be?
I feel like music and picture is always going hand in hand, you know? And I'm all about elevating, so. And I love movies just as much as I love music, maybe 1% more. So it'd be like 51%, 49. It might be like that. But it's right there, you know? So I always have felt that it's inevitable for me to eventually get into that. Because it's all art. It's all like, just as a producer, whether you're producing movies, producing music, it's all art and like your own personal taste level. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing like, all right, this is cool, this is not cool. This song is cool, but this snare is whack, it's messing it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just even the same thing with a movie. It's just like, I don't try to make music for everybody to like, because who could even do that, you know? I just try to make stuff that I like. And if it get me excited, I just, you know, hope and pray that other like-minded people out there that resonate with them too, that the music, that they like it too. So I don't approach film the same way, bro, and just make stuff that I like. Just focus on making stuff that's crazy to me. I always say this, like in the studio, like when I make music, I just try to wow myself. And that's a part of keeping that kid and that fan in me always alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, like even everybody I work with, like I always been fans of, like even before I met Future, I was always a fan in high school. So when I get with him, it's like that inner fan in me, that 10th grade fan, that junior year fan, it's like, okay, let me try and make a song with this nigga that like I would just be like, yeah, I want to play this shit all the time. Like I feel like that's the key. I feel like today, and it go back to the people having other motives on why they doing what they doing. Like maybe they're just trying to get some money, or they just trying to do this, or try to just get this accolade purely for what comes with it or whatever. And it's just like they just approach it wrong, bro. Like feel like they got to try to make something for everybody or try to appease these people, or this is in now, so let me try to do this for that result. Like it's just not pure, you know? So I just like to have fun. Making music's fun to me, bro, and I just like to make music I enjoy. Just make stuff I like.
Absolutely. I mean,
because then you try to please everybody, you're going to damn near please.
You lose yourself.
Exactly.
You lose yourself immediately. So, no, facts.
That's a fact, because, like, a lot of people love the album. It's widely well received. But then it's people who don't like it. It's people who don't, but, you know, that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? It's people who don't like it at all. But I know I made it for me, and I love it, and there's a lot of people out there who love it as well. You know, as a result of me just trying to make an album for me.
I swear to God.
Yeah, he's hard as fuck. Shout
so
out Anthony Starr, man. He done been real supportive and like everything with the album. Yeah, like
really cool. I
know he posted on his Instagram a couple times. He tweeted about it a couple times. So just even him, he never had to say anything about it. Just him clearing the sample. I remember when they told me at first, they was like, "Yo, we gotta send it on time over to him so he could clear." I think like the studio or producers or whoever they had cleared it on their side, but like he had to clear it too because it was his word. And I just had my fingers crossed. I don't want to say fingers crossed, but I was just praying. I was just like, man, I hope he fuck with this shit. And when they say he did, I was like, oh yeah, the album. I was like, it's complete, it's ready, you know. So that was definitely a blessing. Shout out to him. Shout out to boys. Love that show. Batman and Joker.
Okay. Favorite? Okay, wait. No, not another question. Slayer's Joker right there too.
You feel me?
Favorite Batman movie? Let you fuck with the new one?
The new one was cool. Probably gotta watch it again.
It's always gonna be The Dark Knight for me.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. I say Dark Knight. just because the nostalgia, and I watched them a million times growing up. Like the old ones back in the day with Michael Keaton. Probably one of those too.
Yeah, with Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, it's a really good performance.
Jim Carrey. Fucking
Arnold? It was Arnold too.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I think Uma Thurman, she was Poison Ivy, and they had
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, yeah.
No, I grew up watching all those movies.
Man, I watched the fuck out of all those back in the day, like constantly.
That's cool. So let's say you could collaborate. This is kind of the question I had following up to. You collaborate anybody living, dead, doesn't matter. Like this is a mega project. You can do whatever you want. Money's no object. Like let's say it's a movie, right? You could grab any director. If you wanted like featuring artists, you can grab any featuring artist. What would be your dream project, and what would be that film that you wanted to like you're the one, the lead musical score. You put all that shit together.
Man, I'll put Denzel in there. I'll put Robert De Niro, Christian Bale. I follow Christian Bale. Tupac. I feel like Michael Jackson, Tupac song would be crazy. Michael Jackson, Tupac on one song, another song have like Prince. But I know he would just have to like the whole everything. He said money is no object, and I know Prince don't care about money. It's like me neither. Like I'm never gonna do.
We're doing this We're doing this because we love it. You know?
I'm never gonna do nothing I don't want to do or I'm not passionate about. Really, what you said, just about the worldwide influence. You know, I'm loving that, and just the direction of music. It's like some of our swag be spilling overseas. You know. They should be spilling over here. Like, that's just the beauty of it. And I feel like this is like the full circle music moment of what music and just technology and everything, just like bringing it all together. Because you're right, growing up, like, we didn't really hear no songs that wasn't in English. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing that you couldn't clearly make out, like, what they're saying. And now it's just like, I don't know, I just love that all the lines are blurring. And I'm just excited for, like, how it keeps mixing up. And, like, when the responsibilities I was talking about earlier, it's up to us to, you know, take advantage of that and do it the right way and really steer in the right direction for the next generations to come to keep, you know, doing it even better. I say keep God first. I mean, whoever that is to you, you know, I'm not here to push anything on anybody. Whoever that is to you, or even if you don't believe in a God or a specific God, just like keep whatever it is you believe in and your morals and everything intact and don't bend or break those for anything or anybody. You know, I feel like it's like a good guideline for life, because life is always, it's going to try to pull you in so many different directions. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people bend or break just for different things or opportunities, but I feel like just staying true to yourself and what you believe in is, you can never really get off track. Man, it's Young Metro Boomin, Young Metro 3 times. I'm here with the TmrO app. We signing off.